RJ here, hanging out at the Young Hollywood studio with Mark Pellegrino. It's a guy you probably recognize from Lost. Jacob, big character. Show's done. Are there any questions you still have about Lost?
Why? No, I guess they left. Did they leave a lot of things undone for you?
A lot of them unanswered, yeah. That's what I'm wondering. Are there any questions that you still have?
For me, things were tied up adequately enough. I think there are some people who thought the island wasn't explained quite enough.
It's a rabid fan base, unlike anything out there.
It really is.
Speaking of rabid fan bases, SyFy
Yes.
channel. Now,
Yes.
those are some hardcore fans, and you're one of the newest members to the SyFy channel.
Yes.
Are you ready for all the craziness and all the fans out there?
I'm ready. I enjoy them. They're very passionate, and I like that about them. So I'm ready to jump on the SyFy train.
SyFy train, I like that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about being human.
God, I mean, it's been months.
Been busy.
I can see that. You look horrible.
You got a werewolf, you got a vampire, and you have a ghost. If you had to actually be one of those, which one would you be?
I would, the vampire.
And why a vampire?
Because the vampire has superhuman strength, they're fast, they live forever. I would love to live forever, that would be great.
Wouldn't we
Never
all, right?
age. Yes, wouldn't that be awesome? And all those wacky powers, they can hear really well and see things like nobody else, and their senses are all heightened. That's just awesome.
So let's talk now, the show you were telling me earlier, which is interesting, that you do them in blocks, which is actually unusual for television. Usually, you'll spend 7-8 days doing one episode, then you move on to episode 2.
Yep.
But you guys do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, we shoot 2 episodes at a time, called block shooting. So whenever they have a location, they just shoot that location out, whether both episodes, and then move on from there.
Now, how does that not get confusing as an actor? Like, you're in the mindset for this episode. Oh, but wait, it's this episode.
Right.
And how do you keep the character arc going when you don't even know what show you're necessarily doing?
Well, you got to really prepare, and you got to read the script both scripts as often as possible, and know where you are at all times.
So let's talk a little bit about preparation. Now, you guys might not realize he's also an acting teacher on the side. You like giving advice and teaching some people.
Yikes.
What is some of that teaching? How do you prep someone? There's a new kid out there that wants to break into acting. They don't really, know how to even go about it. It's the $1 million question.
Well,
everybody
first of
wants
all,
to know.
I would tell somebody who is breaking into the business that they have to understand that acting is a craft, and they have to study their craft and get good at their craft.
I think you have no idea what you're up to. I think you're lost. I think if you're not careful, you may never find your way back again. And that, Aiden, that worries me.
It's not about being a star. It's about being a workman, and it's about enjoying the art and perfecting the art. I think luck, they get luckier.
So luck does play a large part of it.
Luck does play, I hate to say a part of it, but hopefully you're prepared when the luck, when the events come your way.
That's good advice. There you go. Mark Pellegrino, as he said, the latest guy to jump on the SyFy train.